Wait a minute. Well, yeah, developed by Ilka. Oh, I mean, who could forget? Ilka, creators of such things like this original game based by Freak Game based. Game Freak is based. Oh my god! Ah! Shine my pearl, sweetie. Shine my pearl. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! It's the Pokemon.com/Shining Oh god, yes. Oh, we're playing through the whole thing. The whole god. Oh my god, there are blondes in this world walking around in sports bras. Sign me up. Oh, it's Turtwig. I know that one's name. See, I'm not that old. And what's this thing? This thing was called Chimchar. Yeah. Woo, woo. I remember. Up to this gen. That's Piplup. See, after this gen, everything gets foggy. I cannot even tell you what any of my starters' names were in Sword or Shield. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, it's Eggman. It's the Chaos Emeralds. Oh! Oh yeah, just the tip. Oh yeah. Oh, shine my pearl. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, make it shiny. Make it shiny. Oh. I don't even know what that thing's name is. What the fuck is it? Dialga? No, that's the other one. Pokemon Shining Pearl, folks. And by the way, we already got started. I wanted to play with all three starters. So using the power of Pokemon Home. And just making a game over and a game over and a game over and deleting it. Look at us! We got all the starters. I am called Washed Mom. Yeah, we're gender bending. That's in nowadays. Like, what would Darth Maul look like if it was a sexy woman with huge fucking milkers? You know, like, that's out there. All right, where do I go and what do I do? So yeah, we skipped some of the tutorial for you all. Ah, there we go. Not all of it, though. Don't we just love the DMV of Pokemon, or the DMV of tutorials, I should say. By the way, wait, what? Is he mad at me? What does he want me to do? Oh, yeah, got it. Oops, sorry. So I have beaten and I've played every single mainline Pokemon game. I played Red and Blue. I swung with them in Gold and Silver. I whipped it out in its full glory in Ruby and Sapphire. And then I never got around to this one. I don't think I had a Game Boy Advance SP or a DS when this was released. Wasn't it on both? Was it on both or was it one or the other? Anyways, I didn't have a DS, so I didn't play this or Black or White. Which, is this not the year we're supposed to get a Black or White remake and we're not getting it? I just made dinner. Take a quick rest, dear. Washed Mom. And I made her look like my girlfriend and daughter. Ay, blonde hair, blue eyes, pale skin. I know, right? My daughter. No one is going to believe she's Italian. Nobody. Isn't this art style adorable? I disagree with the notion people say Pokemon should have stayed like this. You know, like this cute little chibi art style. No. Oh, I named my rival Sweet Baby Ink just to upset some people. To say Sweet Baby Ink's involved. Sweet Baby Ink's mom. Yes. Yeah, but I'm a subscriber of Pokemon Home. They get 15 of my dollars every month. Or no, it's a year. Which is probably the right price. I appreciate this art style. Like, you know, it's cute. By the way, I bought this game and I was 11 hours and 5 badges into it, and I just thought I'd start over and do it for the channel. I was insanely lost and just kind of forgot where I was and what I was supposed to be doing. And I took a look at my team, and it was the weirdest concoction. Like, I have no idea how high I must have been. Because I had like a Machamp and a Vileplume. Why? Why so many Gen 1? But yeah, thanks to Pokemon Home, you can just start your game, select your starter. It took 9 minutes each time. Select your starter, put it in a PC after you've caught another Pokemon, and then start over. I only had to do it twice. But yeah, I never played this one. I tried to play it another way that I just won't incriminate myself with. And I think I fucking just stopped. Wow, is the XP share just active always? All right. If any of you hate the XP share, no. Piss off. Piss off. Piss the fuck off. Piss off. Piss off. Chimchar, can you learn something new? Yeah, so I'm looking forward to beating this one. And whenever the Black and White remake comes out, I'll fucking play that one. So Scarlet and Violet were so bad that Nintendo and Gamefreak kind of had to take a step back and be like, what are we doing? What have we become? A Pokemon game every year? What are we? Activision with Call of Duty? Are we Ubisoft with our shitty Assassin's Creed game every year? You know who's happy about that fucking Black Samurai nonsense? Ubisoft. It created press for the game. It is just going to be your fucking run-of-the-mill Assassin's Creed game. They've literally been the same since day one. But you know what? I like mainline Pokemon games. And they're all the same until you get to what? Sword and Shield and Arceus? So some of us just like our shit sandwich, I guess. Ooh, I got a trainer card. Yeah, washed mom. Hell yeah, she looks like a babe. All right. Good. Am I done? Am I done? Oh, you motherfucker! If you don't let me progress. Oh wow, I'm surprised. The game lets you catch Pokemon before this fucking tutorial. Oh, don't we love tutorials, folks? I do miss this old school style, though. Don't get me wrong, I loved Arceus. I liked what they did. I loved Shield and Sword, and I've loved all. I mean, Scarlet and Violet I didn't love. I loved Sword and Shield. I played 125 hours in Sword. Let's all agree, though, Pokemon peaked when it was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and then X and Y had come out previously. And you could literally catch all the Pokemon in the world at that time. And then the lovely people of Reddit found a way to fucking jailbreak the QR code scanner so they could literally generate any Pokemon they wanted. I have several shiny legendaries with ridiculous stats thanks to that. You could literally just Google anything. Shiny Mewtwo knows a Psychic, Fire Blast, Thunder, and Blizzard. Like, and you'll get it. Fuck you, Bidoof. You piece of shit. Yes, now I get stab damage. Sword and Shield was so perfect because they did those wild areas just perfectly, where it's like a day and night cycle. Certain Pokemon in the rain and the sunshine, and when it's cloudy. Those like little dens too, where you fought bigger versions of the Pokemon. Oh god, Sword and Shield was great. Maybe we do I've played Sword, so maybe we do a Shield playthrough. I don't know. God, was that one good? It was the first one too that dared to be like, all right, it's just like third person perspective behind your back. Starly, I remember that one. We're rolling with Chimchar here. Don't worry, we'll switch him up. In my one and only failed attempt to play this game through other means, I think I went with Piplup, and then I don't know, I stopped playing. Oh, thank God. All right, yeah. Can I not tell you how happy Pokemon Yellow made me as a kid? I don't know why, but I always had this obsession with like, I want to play the game with all 3 starters. Why does it make me only select 1? That stinks. What's funny though is I played later after Gold and Silver came out. I always had blue. And for no reason at all, I bought a red copy. And I had another Game Boy. Like I had a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Color Slim. And I bought a trade cable, and I traded with myself like a friendless loser at the age of 9. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I had a shit ton of the cards. Actually, shortly after I moved into my house, which, let me tell you, the money you think you need to take to that signing table and the money they end up asking you for, very different. Sometimes to the tune of like 6 extra grand, but you know. Anyways, this girl I went to college with put up a thing with her boyfriend and was like, if anybody has any old video game or Pokemon related stuff, DM me. My boyfriend is interested in like starting a collection. I sold him my holographic Charizard card, which I had done chores for a month. Like, a lot. Like, dishes, dishwasher, wiping the furniture down, mowing the lawn, raking the leaves. Yep, I did it in the fall, the worst time to do it. Picking the weeds, taking the garbage out, taking the garbage to the curb. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For like 4 weeks straight, just to get $50 to buy that card. And then my younger cousins and I had no idea how to play the card game, as did 99% of people our age. Oh, is that one in this game? Shinx? Oh, don't you intimidate me. Look how cute that thing is. That thing would have been better in Gen 1 when they stopped being so round and cute. No, my God, look at that leer. Look at that leer. You know what the most disappointing Pokemon game to me ever was? That like fighting one they made? Pokken tournament? I thought we were finally going to get like Super Smash Brothers meets Pokemon fighting. And we didn't. It wasn't that at all. It was some horrendous, like, I don't even know what it was. Like a weird moving around rock, paper, scissors game. Oh, it was so bad. How come I didn't get to name this idiot? He was Lucas no matter what. Sweet Baby Ink. Oh yeah, don't worry. We'll use 3 other Pokemon just from this game. I won't use Pokemon Home to make some stacked ass team that I would love. Yeah, I got this game right as my kid came out, and I had like an 11-hour game going with my character named after my kiddo, who I gave black hair because that's how she was born. And then 6 months in, she went bald, and it came back as a young Targaryen lady. And I was like, you fucking traitor! Trainer school, the first step for trainers. Yep. Where's the gym? Where's the map? Wait, can I have a Pokemon out and following me? I always loved that mechanic, which proves how smooth and soft our brains are. Can I have you? No? No? How do I look at the map? Is there a map? There's no map. There's no map yet. Oh, okay. I'm looking for that idiot. Jubilife condominiums. Oh, maybe he's at the trainer school. See what I mean? Like, I literally went like 6 or 8 months without playing this, and like I really started to try and play it like on the L on the way to on the L on the way to work, and I was like, what, where am I? I like couldn't get to where I needed to go. Look, oh, there it is. There's Sweet Baby Ink. Oh my god, finally. Can I just say everything that I ever needed to actually seriously know about Pokemon, I got from the trainer school in Pokemon Stadium 2. That shit was nuts. It actually taught me about like physical and special. And, like, that taught me everything. Like stab damage, like same type ability. What is it? Same type ability boosted? Same type ability boost, yeah. I don't want to... Does a Pokemon grow by defeating others and gaining experience points? Yeah, it's... Oh my god, yeah. Listen... Game Freak, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. All you have to do is put a little question in at the beginning of the game that says, have you played a Pokemon game before? And you say yes, and it just skips everything and just drops you off in the game. Please. Someday. One day. Couldn't you? Yeah, that trainer school though. I got all my Raichu badges. All of them. And to those of you that know, you know. All right, let's see. I'm supposed to talk to you now. I still Nintendo and Gamefreak, can we admit? Well, Gold and Silver is the best Pokemon game. It's the best one. It will always be the best one. I would put Sword and Shield at like maybe 2. There we go. So I'm supposed to go that way. But like A game that lets you replay the area from the first game and battle your former self from the other game. Like, come on, that fucking ruled! Oh, look at Sweet Baby Ink. Look at him trying to make a difference in people's lives. Cool, I will have the rival Pokemon to whatever Pokemon he selected. Jesus Christ, Piplup. Are you a bitch? Don't get cocky, kid. What? Who said that? Didn't one of the Star Fox characters say that? Don't get cocky! Cocky little freak! See, he's doing stab damage. Like, I basically learned I should stop teaching moves like that to Pokemon that aren't that type if it's like a big deal move. Like, you're better off giving Earthquake to a ground type than something else that you think would rock. Oh, he's about to use Piplup. Ha 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 ha! Come out, Turtwig. Say hi. I like this gen of starters. I don't really have a particular favorite gen of starters. I guess I would just be a bitch and say Gen 1. I think they're all good. The only one I'm not, the only bad one is... What's the one with the leaf type is the snake? I think, am I talking about Black and White? I might be. I don't know. You know what? I wasn't a huge fan of Sun and Moon. I think Incineroar is the only cool starter in that, and the other two are just wildly stupid. By the way, so I somehow got my hands on, I think, Ruby Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Omega Ruby, it was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. There we go. I think at that time there were only 733 Pokemon. This is when Omega Ruby was the latest one out. And Alpha Sapphire, there we go. I had like 720 of them. Dude, I'm going to sound a little slavery doing, but like, I would just harvest Abras, evolve them into Kadabras, and throw them in the trade machine, and I would get any Pokemon I wanted that wasn't a legendary. Because people look at a Kadabra and go, oh, I'm going to get an Alakazam. And apparently, every trainer in the world needed an Alakazam. Also, though, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire had the Blissey dens, where 3 Blissies were there, like, all holding a poison orb, so you would get, like, 180,000 XP per battle. So you could essentially use the trade machine to get any Pokemon you wanted, and then level it up to level 100 in, like, 10 minutes. So my Pokedex was damn near complete. And then fucking Sun and Moon came out, and it left such a bad taste in my mouth that, like, it was not compatible with anything in the prior generations. And I'm like, all of the games work in the Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo, why would you? I literally beat Sun and Moon, and I put it down and never played it again. I still have my 3DS and all my games, and I'm disgusted by that game. Also, I put all my Pokemon in the Pokemon Bank and then put them into the Pokemon Home before the bank expired on the 3DS. Rest in peace to my... I actually had a few legendaries that were so nuts that they weren't allowed in Pokemon Home. Like, it just declined to let them in. And I was like, oh boy, these must be hacked. I think some of them, the game would tell you that they were hacked. It would say how you met, and it would say something like hacked by trainer, whatever. I could be completely wrong on that, but I remember there was a way to tell. Are there a lot of I think that's what else kind of pissed me off. Is there are a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon in this game. And it's like, all right, we already had a good number of Gen 1 in Gen 1 itself and Gen 2. And Gen 3 sprinkled a few in, and then this one was like, no, they're like back. Yeah, I know. I missed Pokemon for a while. And then I bought a 3DS because I was like, the Wii U was already a couple years old by the time I had learned what it was. And I'm someone who likes to invest in consoles as early as possible in their life cycle. It just makes the most sense. Sure, you might get it on sale like a year if you wait. But it's like, if I'm going to spend $500-$600 on something, I want to get all of the years out of it. Which the PS5 might have been the latest one. Like, the PS5 was out for well over a year, but there was that whole fucking shortage. If y'all could see me scanning Mercari, eBay, and the Facebook Marketplace, which the Facebook Marketplace is the one where I eventually got it. That was the one. Got it for $700, which I know. Most of them were $500 and with tax $550, so I overpaid by $150. Let me tell you, 80% of them were over $1,000. If you saw anyone offering one for $700 or $900 or anything in between, it was because it was used. But they knew they could still get more than they paid for it to sell it used. And I tried buying a few used, and man, oh man, were people shady as fuck. I hate to credit anything Elon Musk ever invented, but the only good thing he made was what? PayPal. PayPal is the only pay website where, like, if you agree to pay someone as a business for a service, if they don't provide it to you, you can dispute it and get your money back. And literally 9 out of 10 of the people that wanted to just ship me their used PS5 for $350 would just not want to use PayPal. And then one guy didn't know. So like what was his price? I think his was $400 and it was new. And he was like, I just want to get rid of it, so selling it at a super low price. I remember him too. He lived in like California. And so I told him why I want to use PayPal, and he's like, yeah, that's fine, man. Like, I plan on actually shipping it to you. And it's like, all right, cool. If you do that shit on Cash App or Venmo as a friend, I think Venmo does a similar thing. But yeah, it was so fucking creepy, man. It's like, dude, some people were just going to take $400 of my dollars and just never ship it to me. And Cash App and Zelle would not have given a shit. But this one guy freaked out because he was like, hey man, he made the mail header. He made it. He did not mail the PlayStation 5. He just made it. And so PayPal started the process because you have to link the sales thing, the mail thing to it. And if it's a business transaction, it's 48 hours before the money's released, and it's only from when you ship the item. And this dude's like, why didn't I get the money in my bank? Why didn't I get it? And I'm like, you have to ship the item or they won't give you the money. And I literally got on a conjoined call with him to PayPal, and he was like, fuck you, man. You're clearly trying to swindle me and just, I'm going to ship you my PS5 and, you know, this money's not going to be released to me. And it's like, dude, the guy on the phone is telling you how it works. He clearly thought just by making a label at U.S. Postal that would start him getting the money. And he lied to me and said, oh yeah, I shipped it. God, it was brutal. One dude gave me his number. He's like, yeah, man, let me just pay you on Cash App. And here's my number. Like, you can call me and talk to me if you don't get it. Like, you'll have my number, man. Like, where am I going to hide? And it's like, you could just get a new number. I think that dude lived in, like, Nashville. Oh. It was a long 6 weeks. And then this nice 20-year-old boy who lives 45 minutes from me on the Facebook Marketplace had a brand new one for $700 and even said he'd give me the receipt. That was the other thing. A lot of people had a quote-unquote new one, but they would be like, box has been opened and I don't have the receipt from it being new. And it's like, okay, this is a fucking box of rocks. And I asked the dude who sold it to me, I'm like, hey man, why are you so nice with this price? Like, haven't you seen all the ones that are like 1,000 or more? And he's like, oh yeah, man, I have like 15 of these sitting in my garage. I have snail. And I'm like, what the fuck is snail? And apparently it's how all of the people get things that are hard to find when they go on sale online. They literally hack. It's some sort of hacking tool through the website that always gets you there first. And he's like, yeah, man, I buy about 7 to 10 of these every time there's a restock, and I just sell them all for about 150 more. He's like, you're like the 40th person I've probably sold this to. He was so calm too. I was like, can I open it? And he's like, you're not going to open it and like give it back, right? And I was like, no. I was like, I really fucking want this. It's the last nice, expensive thing I'm going to buy myself. And my kid's going to get born, and I'm never going to buy myself something nice and expensive ever again. And ladies and gentlemen, we are almost 3 years into her life, and that has held true so far. I don't even know. What I'm trying to think. What's the most expensive thing I've bought since she's been born? God. I couldn't tell you. I don't even know. A round of golf for myself? Oh, we want to keep going that way. Oh, boy. I really should have stopped at the town thing and gotten, like... Yeah, we don't have berries or anything. Cool. I do say the only jarring thing about this game was that the encounters... This is the first game I've played in a while where the Pokemon are not just wild and, like, you can see them. Hidden moves, Pokemon app, or bypass obstacles. Oh, that was such a good idea when they decided to not tether to Pokemon. Wait. Yeah, look at my finger. Oh, Jesus, it like screams at you like, oh! Oh! Isn't there a way? Oh, okay. Fuck. I have to go back to town. How do I have the 3 starters and I need to go back to town? Shinx. I want Shinx. Shinx is absolutely going to be one of them on our team just because I have an affinity for electric types. But yeah, I think every Pokemon game, even if it's in this art style, can I please see the Pokemon out in the wild? That would be great. I would really like that. Thank you. Yeah. By the way, if you're new to the channel, yeah, I like the Pokemons. Scarlet and Violet, I think, were my first playthrough. For some stupid reason, I did an Arceus playthrough, but I had already, like, beaten the game, and I wasn't starting that one over again for this. And I didn't have a capture card, so Sword and Shield never got the Twitch or the YouTube treatment. All right, can that please come off? Sorry, I gotta go back to town. I'm a dumbass. Is that thing seriously just gonna be on the top now? Can you not? Folks, how do I get rid of it? Oh, good. So every time I call that, I need to... Fuck, should I get a flying Pokemon? Can that go away? Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah. I think I have enough stolen money from trainers. I never understood that as a kid. I was like, why do I get money? Oh, I have 21 Pokeballs? That works. I always love these Pokemon games, too, because you break the economy in the end game all the time. All the time. Like, by the end of the game, you could buy the game. By the by, though, Pokemon... It should have been... Game Freak, I should say. It should have been absolutely standard that going forward, every Pokemon game was going to let you kind of explore the one in the past. You know, whatever the previous game was and whatever your previous characters could have looked like. It should have absolutely just continued. And they never did it again. And it's not like you could really explore Kanto when you were in Gold and Silver. Like, every city had like 2 buildings you could walk into, so it was mostly just there for show. You could have continued that. Dude, if fucking Scarlet and Violet had given you a way to go back and visit where Sword and Shield happened, oh my god. Do I have to teach it to a Pokemon? I thought the whole point of that thing was... Do I have to get a Bidoof and make it my HM slave? Rock Smash. Oh, it's a TM. Chimchar, you have fucking no good moves. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Also, yes, to this day, I am still Mr. If the attack doesn't do damage, 99% of the time, I'm not learning the attack. Oh my god, who thought this was a good idea? I don't get it! What am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm just not supposed to do it yet. Yeah, maybe I need a badge. Yeah, that makes sense. To those of you that hate the experience share, do you know what it was like back in the day to have all your Pokemon at level 45 and you caught something that you really liked that was at level 15? Do you know what you were doing for the next hour and a half? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You were just going to grind that motherfucker up there, either by making it the first Pokemon out in every single one of your battles, which was annoying as fuck, or you had to go... Ooh, a Psyduck? Yeah, I will switch. You, oh, God, I just ruined your day. And who added the experience share? Wasn't it Ruby and Sapphire? When that started, I was like, ah, ha, ha, ha. May the children never know of our struggle. Wait, what? Did my guy just not attack? Wait, is it at too high of a level already? Wait, what? I should have a badge already? Oh, it's low finger. Oh, because it's not my Pokemon, technically. Oh, no, I need a badge. Oh, come on. Oh, no. I think the Chimchar is the game. This game. Oh, no. Does that really matter? Oh, man. That just seriously put a damper on this whole operation happening now. I do not want to rush through. Oh my god, only Chimchar is gonna fucking listen to me from now on. Oh. I need to get that fucking badge. Oh. They didn't think I'd get a Pokemon to level 10 that was traded this early in the game? That's not a bad move this early in the game. Man, that sucks. I mean, yeah, we're just not going to be able to dilly-dally. We're going to have to avoid, like, as many trainers as possible now. Fuck you, Picnicker Diana. Fucking suck my balls, bitch. My fucking Pokemon aren't listening to me. Yeah, no, let's go to the gym. Doot doot doot, boop boop boop, squeak beep beep, leap beep beep. Oh, it's you, Washed Mom. You finally got here. Oh no, I have so much to do. God damn it. Alright, well, on the next episode, we may go and either catch some Pokemon or, yeah, we gotta, like, use some shit that's in our game. Fuck, man, level 10 was when they stopped listening to me? Alright, folks. This is episode 1 of Pokemon Shining Pearl, yeah. Yeah, it would help, jackass, if you remember the name of the fucking game. How about